In law, we have two kinds of rights. The first one is right and rem, and the second one is right and personam. Right and rem, literally, it means that right against the whole world. In simple words, these are those rights which we can enforce against anyone in the society. These are universal. They can be enforced against anyone in the society. In simple words, these are those kinds of rights which we can enforce against the public at large. Yeah, or these are those kinds of rights which exist against the public at large. For example, if I have a land and I have the possession and I have the ownership of such land, so each and every person of the society is supposed to respect that kind of right. Like nobody can intervene in my right. So if anybody tries to come and disturb my right, so I can enforce this right against anyone in the society. On another hand, we have right and personam, which means that right against an entity, an individual, a certain individual. For example, if I and you have a contract, so I can exercise these rights, I can enforce these rights against only you because you are bound to that rights. Nobody else is bound to that right because we have a contract. So these are those kinds of rights which is enforceable against an individual, a certain individual, not public at large. So the clear example of that kind of right is if I and you have a contract, so what kind of right that I have and a result of that kind of contract, so I can enforce these rights only against you, not anybody else. Thank you for watching.